Welcome to this week's update. This past week was the anniversary of the September 11th attacks. Our psychology club held a very thoughtful session called Flashbulb Memory, which explored the psychological implications of an event like these attacks. The event honored and reflected on the events of that tragic day. Psychology professors Dr. Natalie Cote and Dr. Richard Della Sola presented at the event. I'd like to commend our students who orchestrated such a thoughtful reflection for the campus. We'll always remember those who lost their lives on that fateful day. In athletics this past week, our men's soccer team had an impressive victory over Bob Jones University 5-0. It was a great win for our new coach, Pat Kibler. Congrats to him and to the team. If you don't know, the winningest coach in men's soccer history at Belmont Abbey, John Keating, is now working to help raise funds for athletics full-time. We're excited that he's in this new role and expect great things from him. In golf, Ella Wicklander finished third in the Golden Mane Invitational. Congrats to her on such a great showing. This weekend, our tennis teams are in action on campus with the Belmont Abbey Invitational. It's an opportunity for you to witness some excellent tennis competition. Come out and cheer on your Crusaders. If you were on campus this week, you probably noticed Emmett McGroarty and Phil Brock III inviting students to learn about the Belmont House internship opportunity in DC, known as the American Semester. This will be an outstanding opportunity for our students to spend a semester in Washington, D.C. while taking classes and participating in an internship in our nation's capital. For those students that are interested in a future in political life, this is a tremendous opportunity to start building that network for your future. On a tragic note, we're saddened today by the news of the killing of conservative leader Charlie Kirk. He was a Christian, a 31-year-old father of two. His death was unjust and horrific. This, in addition to the tragic mass shooting at a Catholic school in Minneapolis a few weeks ago, point to a willingness to resort to violence with those with whom one disagrees. Whatever one's view of Charlie Kirk's politics might be, he was a man who was willing to speak with and even laugh with his opponents. He entered the public square to advocate for what he thought was right. Since one of the main planks of Belmont Abbey College's strategic plan is to restore the public square, this terrible event is worthy of some comment. Our politics has reached a point of crisis, at the root of which is the fact that we have, as a society, succumbed to a malady so dire that Socrates, in a dialogue just before his death, reportedly warned his followers in ancient Athens, no worse thing can happen to a man. He called this tragic state misology, the hatred of logos, that is, the hatred of reason and reasoned arguments. St. John Paul II, in his encyclical Veritatis Splendor, echoed this concern when he spoke about a profound crisis concerning truth in the modern world. We see its destructive consequences all around us. The descent into animosity, the normalization of verbal and even physical violence, and the seemingly insurmountable barriers to constructive dialogue. Many, on all sides of the political spectrum, have embraced a fully postmodern worldview, characterized by a suspicion that all arguments made by their opponents, and sometimes even by their friends, are merely a mask for the will to power and to dominate one another. For me, as a Catholic, as a political scientist, this is a truly heartbreaking state of affairs. Belmont Abbey College is committed to combating this descent into nihilism. For at the very foundation of our Benedictine charism lies a radical and timely antidote to this poison of misology, or the hatred of reason. The very first words of the Rule of St. Benedict admonish us, "Listen carefully, my son, to the Master's instructions, and attend to them with the ear of your heart. This is advice from a Father who loves you. Welcome it and faithfully put it into practice." This Benedictine listening is not a relativistic tolerance that validates all opinions equally, nor is it merely about polite coexistence. This is because ultimately we believe that we and our students must attend to the Logos, Jesus Christ. Only while doing this can we listen and speak to others with humility and charity. We ask that this same Jesus Christ, this Logos, watch over the Kirk family during this time and all the families impacted by the Minneapolis school shootings and deaths. Thank you. God bless. Have a good week.